The narcissist devaluation phase is basically devaluing you by starting to treat you poorly after making you feel really special in the beginning. They might become mean, distant, or critical, but they do this to control you, which makes them feel better about themselves and to keep you feeling unsure about yourself. It's like they want to bring you down so they can feel more powerful. If you notice this is happening in your relationship, it could mean you're in a devaluation phase. Today we'll be discussing some of the most common narcissistic and toxic devaluation tactics. For those of you, if it's your first time, I welcome you. For those of you, if you're back, welcome back. My name is Joe. I'm an entrepreneur, investor, business, life, and relationship coach. So let's dive right into this with point number one. First one is going to be emotional and verbal abuse. This is the biggest red flag of anyone that's toxic or narcissistic. This is basically when they start to pick at you, put you down, and make fun of you. Especially when it comes in terms of your vulnerabilities or things that they know that you're insecure about. This is their way of demoralizing you to gain control of you. By you feeling bad about yourself, you'll then think that you're not worthy of better. If you don't think you're worthy of better, you'll put up with their bullshit. If you put up with their bullshit, you'll stay with them forever. Number two, guys, it's projecting their insecurities onto you. Now, you may hear this from a lot of people, that cheaters call other people cheaters, that liars call other people liars, and that people that can't be trusted don't trust others. That's very true to a certain extent, especially when it comes to narcissistic people and toxic people. Why? Because they're very insecure about themselves. Narcissistic people are like a glass house. They look like they're tall and big on the outside, but all it takes is one rock to shatter them completely. So what they'll do is they'll project their insecurities onto you. If they're insecure that they don't think they're good enough, or they don't love themselves enough, or they think that maybe you'll cheat on them because they don't not good enough, they're always going to accuse you of cheating, even though you wouldn't, because they're insecure of it. So they're going to accuse you of all their insecurities to help offset theirs. This only leaves you feeling worse about yourself, like you don't deserve more, and more insecure than you were to begin with. Number three is lack of accountability. Now, in a healthy relationship, both people possess empathy, which is the understanding of someone else's feelings. They can talk about it, take some sort of accountability, and come to a compromise. I feel one way, you feel another way, but if we meet in the middle and take some sort of accountability and acknowledge maybe where we're being too egotistical or putting our pride aside, we could make this work, right? Narcissists and toxic people rarely take accountability. What they'll do is when you get into a situation where you express what's bothering you or something that they've done to hurt you, they're going to be easy to dismiss your feelings, saying that you're being sensitive, you're over-exaggerating, you're making it up, that didn't really happen, or making fun of you and saying that you're taking it too far and you're just being oversensitive. Number four is manipulative behavior, and this is the big push and pull that you always hear about. Narcissists are skilled manipulators. They may use various tactics to control and manipulate you during the devaluation phase. These manipulative behaviors can include gaslighting, guilt tripping, love bombing, followed by withdrawal, and playing mind games. Recognizing these manipulative tactics can empower you to break free from the toxic influence. The push and pull game is one that's going to leave a lot of people confused. It's when you're getting overwhelmed with love bombing. If anyone that doesn't know what love bombing is, it's pretty much a period where you're getting showered with gifts, admiration, sex, attention, etc., to reel you in and get you close and make you vulnerable, and then out of nowhere, just push you away, basically stonewall you and make you wondering what the fuck just happened. We were so great. Why are we doing so poorly? It's almost like a mood shift. They love you one day, they hate you the next day. There's never any rhyme or reason for it. It always comes out of nowhere. It's like, I don't want to necessarily say it's like bipolar, but it almost seems bipolar. Everything's going great and then they'll just shun you out. They're too busy. They don't answer your texts. They don't answer your phone calls. They can't hang out. And all of a sudden you're not good enough when yesterday you were the best thing since sliced bread. So like I said, guys, watch out for those red flags. And for any of you, if you're going through some of these red flags and signs, may be the time to call it quits. Like I said, guys, watch out for those warnings and red flags. If you're noticing any traits or characteristics in the person you're with, maybe time to call it quits. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, drop a comment below or reach out to me directly. Always appreciate you for tuning into the videos. Check you on the next one.